I got a new fragrance today. It's called Nocturno Elixir by Rayhaan. So yeah, this one, I was waiting for this to come in the mail from Jama Shop. And yeah, I'm gonna pretty much compare this one with the Club de Nuits and the Khadlaj Icon. So yeah, let's get started with this. Yeah, this one's brand new, so it hasn't had time to mature like the rest of them had. Maybe a few weeks to mature, or they had maybe a few months to mature. But I'm gonna just give you my thoughts on this one, because I know that it's been like a lot of talk on the fragrance community, or in the fragrance community, about which one you should get, and I think I can help you out. Yeah, I can still kind of smell it. This one still has to mature, so I'm gonna just give you my thoughts on this one. So I'm gonna put the notes right here for the Rayhaan Nocturnal Elixir. And so when I first got this today, when I first sprayed it, it was kind of shocking. Now it's starting to smell a little bit better, to be honest, on the initial first spray. Because when I first sprayed it, it had this type of Alka-Seltzer smell, like a Alka-Seltzer medicine. Like when you put Alka-Seltzer into like some water and it starts dissolving and fizzing up. That's pretty much what kind of vibes it was giving me. And I was like, you know, I hope this smell goes away. It did go away. But yeah, there's still kind of this subtle Alka-Seltzer smell in the background. But to be honest, it's not on here as much than on my skin. But yeah, that was pretty much what I was getting. This one is probably the weaker one out of the bunch too as well. This one will last probably for about 5 to 6 hours, you know, give or take. Depends on your skin and stuff like that, how it was moisturized. But yeah, this one definitely, well, out of all of them, I believe this one does not have any grapefruit. I know the regular Bleu de Chanel, yes, the regular Bleu de Chanel, it does have grapefruit. But we're talking about the L'Exclusive. The L'Exclusive, for some reason, it's not showing any kind of fruit. It's only showing amber, woody notes, labdanum, and sandalwood, which is kind of strange. But those can't be all the notes. I'm pretty sure it's missing some citrus in there, or some kind of fruity notes. But that's what Fragrantica is pulling up. So yeah, I'm gonna have that also on the screen so that you can kind of compare the two. But yeah, this one smells a little bit better on the second initial sprays. Smells a little bit better. But yeah, that Alka-Seltzer smell is kind of like died down a little bit, because it kind of scared me at first. I was like, I've been waiting 2 weeks for this? But yeah, I'm gonna give it some time to mature, because it's not fair to the rest of the party, right? Oh man, now it's smelling a little bit better. It done calmed down a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna pretty much rate this one a solid. I'm gonna give it like a 7.5, easy. I'm gonna give it like a 7.5 in my book because it does smell good. But to me, I think that the ones with the grapefruit note just smells better. You know, the regular Bleu de Chanel had grapefruit. The L Exclusive, it's not showing any grapefruit, but you know, it is what it is. The next one is going to be by Khadlaj Icon. And this one I sprayed a little while ago. And yeah, it's still pumping off of my skin. And this one, I believe this one does have grapefruit, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it does, but I'm not really sure if the L Exclusive itself has grapefruit because I'm not sure if these notes are correct. But yeah, this one does not have grapefruit actually. It has bergamot, laburnum, incense, lavender, amber, suede, and sandalwood. But I know the L Exclusive, what really makes it the L Exclusive is those four notes: the amber, the woody notes, the laburnum, and the sandalwood. See, these extra notes are just a plus. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's missing some notes on here, to be honest. It's missing some citrus, maybe some lavender, maybe some suede, but yeah, to be honest, I think that the Khadlaj Icon smells better than the Rayhaan Nocturno Elixir, for sure. This one, I would give this one a solid 8. They're pretty close, but when it comes to performance and when it comes to quality, this takes the cake for me out of the Rayhaan. The Rayhaan still has some time to mature, but like I said, I was getting some type of Alka-Seltzer Plus smell out of, some kind of medicine smell out of this. This one smells smoother, it projects a little bit louder, and it lasts a little bit longer versus the Rayhaan. This one you're going to be getting about, I would say 5 to 7 hours. This one is about 5 to 6, maybe 4 to 6, to be honest, because this one still has to, mature. But I had this one for a little bit longer, so it's not fair to the counterpart. It's not fair. So I have to, play my cards right. But yes, this does smell good. It has a powdery smell to it, unlike this one. This one, both of them smell pretty dense, but on top of the quality, this one just performs better and it smells a little bit better quality and richer and smoother, in my opinion. This one still has some rough edges to smooth out. But is it a bad fragrance? No, I would just prefer this one. Now, the next one on my list is going to be, yeah, because remember, we are pretty much comparing to see which one is the best dupe for Bleu de Chanel L'Exclusif. We got the Club de Nuit Icon Extrait de Parfum. So yeah, this one. Ooh, where's my little handy dandy? All right, so this one. Ooh. So like You see what I'm doing? It's from worst to greatest. Now, this one is a staple. This one is dense. This one is powdery. This one is masculine. This one is deep. This one is smooth, and it smells very nice. It smells something close to niche, to be honest. This one smells better than this one, and of course this one. It lasts longer, of course. It's an Extrait de Parfum, and it performs louder. It performs better. It creates this nice bubble around you of comfort. And that grapefruit note, there's something about grapefruit that just makes a perfume, a fragrance stand out. Just like how the uh, the one perfume, the the EDP, the Eau de Parfum, you know, the OG has that grapefruit note in there. And you know that grapefruit note just makes it smell so elegant and so smooth, so classy, so rich. There's something about that. I mean, like, yeah, if I made a fragrance, grapefruit is going somewhere in there. I'm telling you. Ooh, that smells nice. It smells niche. You gotta say niche like niche. It smells niche. So yeah, this one you're gonna be getting probably around 6 to 8 hours, I would say. Depending on skin quality, depending on if you are moisturized and you took a shower and stuff like that. But yeah, this one smells very nice. If I would have to pick out of these three, which one you should go for, it would be this one, the Club de Nuit Extrait de Parfum, for a dupe for the Bleu de Chanel L Exclusive. And that's hands down. Don't waste your money on the Rayhaan. Don't waste your money on that. Don't waste your money on the Khadlaj Icon, because Club de Nuit does it better. They just do. They do it better. Oh, what am I doing? This ain't nothing on this stick. All right, so one more that I want to show you is the regular one. Club de Nuit Icon regular. The OG. The atomizer is amazing. This one has a denseness, it has a sweetness, it has a smoothness. This one has the same exact notes as the Extrait de Parfum. The same exact notes. The only difference is that this one, you can smell the grapefruit more prominent and it's more airy. To me, it smells better. This one is more dense and it's more deep and it's more, well, both of them smell rich, to be honest. But if you really, yeah, you can smell the notes, the fruit, the notes more prominent here. Here it's just more dense. But in other words, this is the same exact fragrance. It's just one is more smoother, it's more richer, it's more, it projects more. Because when you put more concentration into a fragrance, it limits the projection. So this one is more of a more closer bubble proximity versus its counterpart. This one is going to project more because it's lesser alcohol. No, it's lesser oil pretty much holding it back. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. But it smells better. So if you ask anybody on their opinion of these two, they're gonna tell you that the OG smells a little bit better than the Extrait de Parfum. But yeah, I would always recommend, if you're looking just for a Bleu de Chanel regular dupe, just get this one. And if you're looking for the exclusive, get this one. It's just a no-brainer. So yeah. Do I think buying both of them, is it redundant? I don't think so. Because both of them, even though it's the same notes, you get a different performance out of them, a different sillage out of them, and one is more heavier, more denser. It depends on what type of gentleman you are. Do you want it more projecting, more louder, more grapefruit, or do you want it a little bit less grapefruit, a little bit more denser, a little bit more reserved, a little bit more bolder? So yeah, this is just more bolder. This is just a little bit of a lesser bold approach. That's it. But both of them smell amazing. This is definitely, I would give this like a solid 8.5. I would give this one a solid 9 for sure. Solid 9. Very nice. And yeah, that's all I have for you. And like and subscribe for more so that I can relate to whatever y'all need me to relate to. And like and subscribe. I'm out.